Hey guys, 21 Maxwell here with another TEW video with the WWE. This is a Raw exclusive pay-per-view, which is of course Hell in the Cell. As per always, it's just big matches. We're going to pretend in the cell, because when we do steel cell matches, it does seriously hamper the rating, and the fans don't particularly like it, so just use our imagination for a little bit. But as I say, last Raw pay-per-view, next week will be the last SmackDown one, no mercy, before we then get into our tournament format, and then we head up to Survivor Series, and then on the road to WrestleMania. So it's a short video today, 16 segments plus a pre-show match. This was because I went to a decision to go with the multi-man main event. As you can see in the corner of your eye, a nice little surprise entrant in the main event, Andreas Jan Almas will be getting a good opportunity to mingle with the main event stars. So we'll just drop straight into it. It'll be probably a shorter video than usual, but we may cover some things at the end of the episode. So let's kick in. This is WWE Hell in a Cell. Now, just to confirm, because of the situation with the TV deal, I've decided that we're going to stick in Lansdowne Road for this one, so another one in the UK and Ireland, because obviously our Raw stars aren't as over in the US as they are abroad. Biggest case, Jason Jordan, if you saw the guys over of his overness that I put in Twitter pretty recently, so I felt it was better to just keep these shows to the UK. We've had the extender deals in most places for 6 months because of deals we've lost in the US and Mexico previously. Some places are still a bit suspicious and negotiating with us, but once we overcome those obstacles, the plan will be to go and get as big deals as possible and really put the pressure on us to keep maintaining these 90 rated shows. So we start off in a sold out venue. Decent pre-show match. The team of Mojo Bojo, everyone's favourite tag team, defeats the Revival in 11:43 when Mojo Rawley defeated Scott Dawson by pinfall. B77, Bo Dallas head and shoulders above everyone else with a 91 performance. Finding it hard to get Mojo over. I would have made him and Bo go their separate ways already, but we're trying to get both guys over. And yeah, it's slowly but surely not really working, but a 72 performance is good. To a lesser extent, the same's happening with the Revival, with Dash being more over than Scott Dawson. A few skill improvements, but overall, decent match. So we'll have our pyrotechnics, we'll have our hype video. Well, this says it's a massive promo, we're really just hyping how everyone came to be here. Various number one contendership matches, William Regal deciding to give Andreas Jan Almas a chance after speaking to Selena Vega, and then just bringing in the likes of Randy Orton, and Miz finally gets his opportunity. Cena gets another opportunity, and Aleister Black in there as well. So a couple of storylines improve, gain heat. Devitt comes across well. Show gets off to a strong start, and it's a hot crowd with an A100 opening segment. So we start the show with the tag team titles on the line, and it was about that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. And it was Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt who defeat the Exiles in 13:54 when Braun Strowman defeated CJ Robinson with a big splash. Meaning, new tag team champions are Braun and Bray. Just felt like it was a good opportunity to put the titles on them. I did want to go long term with the Exiles, but Braun and Bray are not going to get back to the main event anytime soon. But it's given them something to do, getting good ratings. So albeit it was the thing here, basically the storyline started where it was a non-title match and Switchblade got the roll-up victory on Bray Wyatt, which led to Braun going a bit mental. Couple of attacks backstage, and here we are. So new tag team champions, Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman. After the match, they celebrate, crowd goes a bit wild. B+87, Bray comes across well, storyline advances. And then they just highlight a promo as well, just saying they've finally got their focus again. They're going to run amok the tag division, and they dare anyone to challenge this new version of the Wyatt family. So a good partnership, A90, storyline advances, and gains heat. Next up, we've got our new tag team that I've put together. Because they're doing similar characters in terms of singing, effectively, I felt like, you know what, I want to push both of them, so let's put Elias and Aiden English together. So they formed an alliance on Raw. They cut a promo just by writing the town completely, and that's an A90 promo with Raquel Diaz helping Aiden during the segment. And the match itself was decent. Elias and Aiden English pick up the win in 11:50 when they defeat Shane Thorne and Nick Miller. In 11:50 with Elias picking up the win with the Halo Bomb. B79, not too bad considering TM61 are better in-ring performers. Overness probably does help Aiden English, not so much Elias, we are still working on him, but yeah, performances are okay, a few improvements, and negatives here. Storytelling match, pretty much lineal negative, I believe, yeah. So overall, pretty good mid-card match. Then a promo from Rusev, A92, basically saying that Jason Jordan's win at the last pay-per-view at Night of Champions was a fluke. Now, don't get me wrong, Jason Jordan scored lucky victories over Daniel Bryan as well, but it's going to be Rusev's day today, and he's going to defeat not only Jason Jordan, but also Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan in this fatal four-way for the European Championship. Now we just get a hype video, just really document everything I've just touched on there, which got an A89, storylines advance. And the match itself delivered in a superb wrestling match with great heat. Jason Jordan defeats Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan and Rusev in 21:33 when Jason Jordan defeated Daniel Bryan by pinfall. Jason Jordan makes the first defence of the European Championship, so an A89 is fantastic. Please bear in mind, Jason Jordan was off his game and getting a 92 performance. So this mega push has just been great ever since we took him away from Dolph and really pushed him as a single athlete. The likes of Rusev and Cole has just benefited him massively. But he gets a good rating, 87 for Cole, Rusev, and a 90 for Daniel Bryan. I can confirm the feud going forward, hopefully into Survivor Series, is going to be Jason Jordan and Daniel Bryan as we really mega push Jason Jordan. You know me, once I push somebody, we get right behind them to the top. Next up, Samoa Joe document his co-main event. It's his last chance against the Bushi, so an A89 as he wants to win the US title. Samoa Joe comes across very well. Fantastic from him as always, but the final match remains a win for Ibushi. About the had superb wrestling and great heat. Ibushi defeats Samoa Joe in 30:54 with the standing shooting star press, making the 5th defence of the US title. Just a really good match, it was always the intention to give them that long drawn match. Ibushi will continue as champ. Samoa Joe I'm unsure of. I do want to maybe even do some trades, so maybe like 2-3 people swapping brands, because it has been since WrestleMania. Well, we've had the brands like this, so maybe only 2 or 3, like a mini swap deal between Shane McMahon and William Regal could freshen up Joe going forward. Promo then from Andrade Cien Almas. He's just thankful he's getting his opportunity, but it's ever since he's been paired up with Selena Vega that he's taken his game to an all new level, and this is his chance to, to really show that he is the next international superstar. And that was an A89 promo. We then get one from Randy Orton just talking about this is his opportunity to win it. It's been a while since he's had a title match, and he's finally going to shake the Miz off his coattails, so it was an A93. And then similar with John Cena on Fergal Devitt. It's a lot of like promos before the match starts, like not WWE standard where everyone's got a phone camera and speaking into that, but just everyone bigging up their chances that they're going to be the winner of the World Heavyweight WWE Championship match. Please note, this match is just for the WWE Championship, not the Universal title, but both will still be being defended by Devitt, and we haven't really decided which way we're going to go. And that match was okay. It could be a lot better, but I'm still never going to complain about this kind of rating. About the had superb wrestling and great heat. Fergal Devitt defeats Aleister Black, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and Andrade Cien Almas in 24:39 when Devitt finishes off the Hell in a Cell match by defeating Randy Orton with a flying double stomp. During the match, to end the match, we also had Killian Dane run in and attack Orton. Devitt makes the second defence of the WWE title. So A90 is okay. Everyone's scoring over 90 rated performances with the exception of Cien Almas and John Cena. Cena's really hard what we're going to do with him. Same way AJ Styles. They still have the overness, but they don't have the in-ring performances, which sometimes can happen in the match. But two storylines lose heat, although they will be ending now, because Raw is at that stage. I can reset storylines and just go forward. But yeah, a couple of improvements there, and a real mixture of the new guard and the old guard. And of course, finish the show. I was like, do we write Cena off for a bit? So I've decided to write him off for a bit, and there go Devitt and his new bodyguard, because we no longer have Brodus, Killian Dane. It was a great opportunity to bring him in and really push Killian Dane. Big fan of his from his previous days back in the UK. Yeah, A89 promo in the show, and yeah, what kind of more a statement can Killian Dane make apart from helping Virgo Devitt? So overall, E92 increases our popularity in 14 regions, so I'll take that. You notice the wee question marks to hide stuff like that happening. I did say it was going to be a short show, but it's certainly an effective show. The lowest rating, is in the pre-show, and apart from that, it's Elias to in English, but everything else is 80, 87 higher. So yeah, really, really good overall show, and I think you've got to give the props here to, we'll go to Devitt, we'll go to John Cena, and to keep him happy for the first time in a while, we'll go for Randy Orton as well. So I'll point them out as a good example as always. I don't like getting through people, I'm always trying to be as positive as I can. But yeah, solid and short pay-per-view. Let's be honest, it's the same as real life. Even though it's meant to be Hell in a Cell, it's meant to be a massive pay-per-view. It is quite in the way. So Summer Rae, or Danielle Minoy, as how you pronounce her surname, has retired at 36. Could get her as a manager. That could be something to look into, although I would want better skills than that. A couple of issues with DG, Dragon Gate, apparently they're suffering with financial problems, then they weren't, so we keep an eye on that, but apart from that, yeah, show got fantastic reviews. Independent show now, your main guys in that are the likes of Unico, you've got in there Mr. Anderson, Titus O'Neil, Devon Dudley, you'll see Ray LaPan, so that's your Adam Rose, you've got Stuart Tomlinson or Hugo Knox. Just a lot of people that really have been let go by us over the course of the time. But yeah, overall, cool. So Hell in a Cell is now an above average event. That's what's good because I've done so many of these shows now. If I'm right in saying this might be the 5th incarnation of each show, which could mean, yeah, effectively, every pay-per-view we do now is going to go above average. So that's good to see the importance of that growing. A 4.76 on the network, decided it was better to give them the full publicity of the US as well, and then the pay-per-view we can rely on the SmackDown side of things, and Bo Dallas doesn't like Dash Wilder. Interesting. But overall, pretty happy, and yeah, a couple of people that are unhappy just not appearing on shows. Apollo Crews, unless I can find something for Apollo, it is time to go soon, but then there's people like Shane Strickland I just don't have anything for. Might need to drift him back into that Cruiserweight division, despite the great time he had when he was feuding with the Miz previously. You can see there, he's been a Cruiserweight champion, he's been a Trios champion, but now there's just nothing really for him. It's been a pretty poor year for him, if you can go to top 10 matches for 2020, compare it to like 2019 and the like, we'll see. We'll certainly find something for him. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I'm going to head on to No Mercy. Might even take a little week's break in between because there's been a few people asking for the champions, etc. around the world. So do you know what? We'll make that our next episode. Then we'll be back for No Mercy, and then so on and so forth with the Cruiserweight Classic, the Mae Young Classic, the Tag Team Invitational, and the World Grand Prix. So just watching. If you want to speak to me about TEW or whatever, if you don't want to do it in the comments section below, tweet me at 21maxo. As always, like, subscriptions, all that jazz. Deeply appreciated. Catch you later. See you next week. Bye bye.